What's going on, Jerome's? Happy Wednesday. One of the stars of the Vikings' first preseason game in Seattle was cornerback Najee Thompson, making some fantastic plays on special teams. He had tackle as a punt gunner as well as down to punt. He's basically Danjish Senna, but good. And Najee is definitely making a push to make the 53-man rooster and have a spot on this team. And special teams are important, man. They're the third phase for a reason, and I really like Thompson, Mr. Thompson. That reminds me of Boardwalk Empire from back in the day. It's good times, man. So let's talk about him today. Background, he is 5'11", a buck 95, cornerback, special teamer, wide receiver, the pride of Georgia Southern. Yes, Jerick McKinnon's alma mater. It's good times. And a really good breakdown came from our guy Will Raggets over at Sports Illustrated after the Vikings picked him up as a UDFA. This is what Will wrote. Najee Thompson spent 5 seasons at Georgia Southern, beginning his career as a wide receiver and ending it at cornerback. Throughout his career, the constant was Thompson's impact on special teams. He was a core special teams player for GSU during all 5 of his seasons, playing a wide range of roles in that phase of the game. In his first 2 college seasons, Thompson's racked up 4 fumble recoveries, a forced fumble, and a blocked punt. In 2020, he blocked 2 punts. In 2021, he was named first-team All-American as a special teamer by Pro Football Network, PFN. Through his first 4 seasons, Thompson hadn't seen a huge role on either offense or defense. He had 13 touches for 170 yards total in his first 3 seasons as a backup receiver, So basically, this is a man who realized that his path to the NFL was in that third phase on special teams. And testing wise, didn't do great, except obviously if you watch him on the film, he's faster than his 4.6. His acceleration is better than his 10 and 20 yard splits, and he is a little bit more explosive than his vert and agility drills would suggest. So even though he went undrafted, Matt Daniels made him a priority as a UDFA, and this is a great write-up from Mark Craig over the Strib from yesterday. Thompson did all special teams, Georgia Southern, yada 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 yada. I shown I can play offense or defense, but special teams, that's my ticket to the league. So again, it's really cool that he saw, you know what, I'm not going to be drafted as a receiver or even a corner, but third phase is extremely important. And here's what always happens is that when you make an NFL team, say you're a guy, Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's a great example. So Adam Thielen was a star at Mankato State University Community College. But when he made the Vikings and made the practice squad, he had to play special teams, and it is a bit of a transition. And that's what always happens, where you have these star players, whether receivers, cornerbacks, linebackers, tight ends, whatever, and then they come into the NFL team, and sometimes it's not a smooth transition from being the big man on campus to having to play as a punt gunner or on kickoff or on field goal or on whatever. But if you have guys that played that role in college and know that role, accept that role, and want to play that role in the NFL, that's beautiful. You have a specialist, man. Also, high praise from Kevin O'Connell here. Quote, "We kind of knew his ability as a special teams type of player, kind of in that Matthew Slater-esque quality of speed, power, smarts, and toughness," said Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell, who was close friends with Slater, New England's 10-time Pro Bowl special teamer, who's still an active player at age 37. So that's pretty high praise. That is amazingly high praise because, like it said, a 10-time Pro Bowler as a special teamer, Matthew Slater, probably the best special teamer in NFL history. He should go down as a Pro Bowler, playing teams, and then go from there. But, Najee Thompson, I love that demeanor where, he knows he's probably not going to get on the field as a cornerback. He didn't play a single defensive snap against the Seahawks, probably won't all preseason, but where his bread is going to be buttered, where he has a chance to make the 53, where he has a chance to play on every Sunday, is on special teams as a punt gunner, as covering kicks, doing everything, man. So I love that attitude, and frankly, I think that there's a spot for him. Maybe he goes the practice squad, active game day, and then eventually called up to the 53. But in terms of, you have to look at him like Marcus Sherrills. Sherrills was always listed as a cornerback. He never played corner per se. So Najee Thompson, the Vikings could carry 6 cornerbacks on the 53, but really it's just 6. with Thompson as a designated special teamer. So I think it's really cool that Thompson is embracing his role and playing extremely well, and is getting praise from Kevin O'Connell. Matthew Slater-esque, will take that, man. Also, Matt Daniels, Coach Had, is super fired up as well. So I'm rooting for the kid. I hope that he does make this team. I hope that he does make an impact in the third phase going forward. And it's just one of those underdog stories that you love to see. But your thoughts are thoughts. Najee Thompson, the Vikings, Matthew Slater. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.